If you're looking for a hammock routine that evokes a lot of emotion, then you're gonna wanna give this one a try. Hi guys!
It is Hammock Week, and we have a fun, super emotional routine for you to try that has lots of spins and cool poses.
Yeah, and this one doesn't require too much strength, except if you're pushing that spinning pose away with no spin, then it does require a lot of strength.
Yes, Karina was the monkey for this routine and realized very quickly how important the spin is for a lot of these poses. So it's good that because you're spinning, it takes away a lot of the strength that would be needed if you had to do something static. So guys, if you're new to this channel, welcome. On this channel, we talk all things aerial, and we break down different routines for you every week across 4 apparatuses: aerial hoop, hammock, silks, and pole. So if you practice any of these apparatuses at home, do subscribe to the channel. It's a great resource to have whenever you're training.
Yeah, and also feel free to invite your aerial bestie or other aerial pals that you may have that also train at home so that they can have access to all of this resource that we've been putting together for you.
Yes. Now, before we get started, let's do a quick safety check. It's always important for us to practice responsibly. So let's make sure that we check our rigging, check our equipment, make sure everything is okay. Make sure that you check your body for any injuries. Make sure that you're making responsible choices. Make sure that you warm up well and cool down well before and after you practice aerial. If you're looking for warm-up ideas, you can find them in a playlist right up here. So if you haven't warmed up yet, go check that out first. Warm up and then come back to this video. Make sure that you're wearing the right clothing. I think the only clothing that you really need for this would be leggings, since you're rolling, right?
Yo, that hooking up your elbow, it does hurt, so.
Okay, so maybe, yeah. But if you're not used to the feeling of...
Even if you are used to it.
This is the first time I've heard you complain about anything hammock related. It's kind of funny. So we do hook our elbow for one of the poses. So if you plan to do it a lot, then cover your elbows, or be prepared to tough it out, or complain. Karina chose complain.
I toughed it out, okay?
She did tough it out, and she also complained.
Yeah, why not do both? Just toughing it out is not fun, you know? Complaining adds an element of fun that toughing out cannot.
And make sure that you have your spotting buddy. Make sure you have someone to practice with whenever you're training, so that they can make sure that you know what you're doing in the air. They can be your GPS. They can assist you if something happens and be your cheerleader along the way.
Or eat out your chocolates.
I didn't eat. I had 1 square of chocolate today. One.
We have a rule in this house that you can only have 1 square of chocolate, and Taylor hates this rule. And on some days she hates it more than on other days.
This is one of the days I hate it more. I just got abused by the pole like maybe an hour ago. I feel like I deserve at least 1.5 squares of chocolate, but no, I can't. I can only have 1 square of chocolate. That's what I do by it. That's what I get for appointing her my chocolate manager, you know.
If I'm the manager and I give her 1.5 squares, I'm not doing my job, you know? So even if she is unhappy about it, I have to do my job or I'll get fired. I don't want to be fired.
Honestly, right now, I feel like firing you for doing your job. But anyway, that's another story.
Okay, guys, now let's talk about music. When we started, we told you that this routine is very emotional. You look at it and you feel all the emotions that you can get while looking at somebody perform this routine. Except that a big part of that is the music, and you can't see it synced up with the music on this video.
Thank you, YouTube.
Yeah, so if you want to see it synced up to the music, then we have left you a short right up here. This short is synced up to the music, but like we always let you know that if the routine itself is longer than a minute, we will probably have to take off either the front or the back of it, and so you won't see the full routine. But you're always welcome to come back to the channel on Friday after this video premieres. On Fridays, we release a video of both of us doing it synced up to the music, so you can get the full experience of the routine and all the emotions we want you to feel when you are looking at it, and what you want others to feel when you give it a try as well. If you can't wait until Friday though, then just hop onto our Instagram accounts. We do have more time there to sync up the short, which is a reel. And so there we probably won't be cutting off any part of it, and you can see that. And find links to our Instagram accounts down in the description below. Now, for you to know exactly what song, what version of the song we're using, and the timing with which we're getting started, we are starting this one in the middle of the song, so you do want to have all of that information so you're not trying to hunt for it. And if you're like me, not really good at music and learning songs and all of that, then you will want to check out the description below, because we will leave you a link to the song that we use and also let you know exactly when we are starting this routine.
Yes, so since we've covered everything, let's get started! Hey guys, Karina is helping us once again to break down this hammock routine. We're gonna start with the starting spin. So she has both hands high on the hammock and she's gonna step one foot into the hammock. For Karina, that is her left foot. Her hands are holding high above her head and she's gonna straighten that leg that she has in the hammock so that she can lean a little forward, but make sure that the hammock is under the rigging point. Your leg is a little behind you, so you're leaning forward, and then you're going to swing forward in order to add spin. So she swings that leg that's in the hammock forward. She's pivoting off of her right leg. From there, you hold for a little while before you wave yourself up to the hammock, and then you're going to hook your free leg at the knee on the same side's pole. So after the starting spin, and you're up against the hammock, you've already hooked your leg, you're bending that leg at the knee, and then you're going to push the fabric away with your opposite hand. Great. And then from there, you hold that pose for a bit before you get ready to do your spin. So you're going to take the same hand that is hooked. So Karina, that is her right hand. And she's going to bring it to the left pole, cross it over the right pole like this. And then you're going to use your left hand to push the left pole away, like Karina is about to do over here. So she pushes it away, and now she's going to release her leg, and you bend it, keeping it close to the pole there. So it's not up in front of you. Then you slide your body down, making sure that the fabric runs across your back and under your armpit. From here, we're going to, are you ready? From here, we're going to add spin once again. So here we're pivoting off of our left leg and our right leg's in the fabric. From there, you're going to hold sort of like a cradle pose. You can choose whether you keep your legs together or you kind of stag them and extend your arms. Then from there, you're going to lean back and you're going to hook your left leg on the left pole like this. Now both hands are holding the right pole that's running between your legs. From there, you're going to turn. You're going to hook your elbow on the pole and turn your hips out to get into this pose. Okay, from there, you grab back to the fabric, the same pole that is closest to you. You're gonna slide your left leg out of the fabric there, and then you pull your right leg out. Now you're going to turn towards the fabric so that the pole is crossing your back once again to get into this beautiful cradle pose, and you hold this for a bit. From there, the rest of the routine is just unhooking your upper body so that you could come to face the fabric, and then you bring your legs in for a sit and hold the ending spin, which Karina does so beautifully. I really like when you do that. And that is the end of the routine. was so much fun.
And very, very emotional. Very touching. Guys, thank you so much for training hammock with us this week. It was a really fun routine for us to do. And if you had fun while training with us, remember to leave us a like before you leave. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel as yet, subscribe. Our community is growing and we want you to be a part of it.
Yes, and this routine has all the emotions and all the spins. If you're looking to continue spinning with more emotion as well, do check out the video that we're leaving on the screen for you. We'll leave the dance video on top and the routine at the bottom. You're going to want to try this one and you're going to want to hear the music. It's very popular right now too, right?
Yeah.
Well, at least at the time we're filming it. Until next time,
Bye.
bye.